I just want to get it off my chest. Like, I don't really want to be known as like the wig girl. Like, what's up, guys? It's time for a wig Q&A. Oh, it is just so time, y'all. I mean, I apologize. I've been getting so many questions about, you know, the wigs I'm wearing, hair loss, hair growth, all the things, and it's been really hard for me to put all of these questions like and answers into one place, and so finally I'm doing it. I also feel like I wasn't ready to answer a lot of questions. I probably still am not, because I still am learning so much that people would ask me, they're like, what's the blah 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 blah, or like the best way to do this, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, you tell me. Anyway, I'm gonna try to answer these questions with the best of my ability, but I am still learning so much. I am no expert. I think we can all agree on that. But I do have like 7 wigs now, so...
The wigs! They're all gone!
So here we go. I asked you guys on my Instagram for some questions, and I have some really good questions that I'm gonna be answering. Okay, what happened to Jon Renau Gwenyth? Is Gwenyth actually Pepper? So this is a great question, and I think I'm gonna lead with this because I think the most confusing thing is, what wigs do I actually have? And I'm gonna focus on the 3 shorter wigs that I have. I have a long wig, her name is Kim. And these are all my Jon Renau wigs that I'm going to be focusing on, and I got them from different places, so I think that's why it makes it kind of confusing. I will do my best to link everything for you guys so you guys can have like the color and the style names and everything, but it does get confusing. So, the first one we're gonna start out with is Steph. I named Steph, but she's Jon Renau Pepper. That's her real name. And she is wefted. So when you have a wefted wig, what happens is you get a lot more ventilation. And so Steph is actually Pepper, but she's exclusive to the wig shop in LA where I flew and bought her. So you cannot get her online, unfortunately, until the wig store comes out with a shop online, which I can't even find their website. So I don't know how you can, I just usually call them if I need to order another wig or something. So I have been linking to Gwenyth because it's similar, and Gwenyth you can get online. So a lot of people are like, where's Gwenyth? And I'm like, well, Gwenyth is similar to Steph, or to technically Pepper. See how confusing this is? I'm like probably confusing the crap out of y'all. But just, if you look in the description box, I will explain it more so you can kind of like see it. Now, this one, I named her Tiffany. Her real name is Floor, and she's the same color as Steph. I also got her at the wig shop. So I don't think that you can get her online either. And honestly, I haven't found like one that's similar. Now, the one that you can get online is Angie. This is also a Jon Renau wig, and Angie looks very similar to Steph. I just think that she needs to be cut a little bit and styled a little bit differently, and she's gonna look very similar to Steph. So I will put the links for y'all because I know that's super confusing, but like, let's move on to the next question. Are wigs temporary for you, or will you wear them after your hair grows and heals for fun? I probably will always wear wigs. Isn't that funny? It's like something that can be your biggest insecurity now. It can be something that you learn to have fun with and that you can change up or whatever it is. And so I probably will always wear them. I really hope my hair does grow back, like framing my face, but if not, I got all my girls to back me up. Can you show how you make them look real on your head? So, you know, that's something I'm also still learning, but I think that the biggest thing for me was having them rooted really helps. So with the color, if it's darker near the lace at the top, then to me it looks more realistic. I also curl them like kind of away from my face, just like I would curl my hair extensions or my hair back when I had enough hair to curl. You know, I think that making sure that your lace, you can put like a little bit of concealer, like where the lace kind of hits your scalp, and that can make it look a lot more realistic. But yeah, I don't know. I think it just means, like, honestly, it just matters. Like, what matters the most is finding a wig that like frames your face well, and just one that you feel really comfortable in. So I bought a Jon Renau wig recently and I love it. How do you part yours? I will show you what I do to part mine. I actually have this wig stand that I got from Amazon. This is something that the Jon Renau team actually helped me, and they taught me this. So this is a blockhead. It's like the 21.5. I measured my head and I have an average size like cap. So this is the wig block. This is the block I bought off Amazon that's too big. This one was 23 and this one's 21.5. So yeah, you can see like how I made the mistake there, but I didn't know. So I will put my wig on this blockhead, and then to part it whenever, like let's say it's dry and right now I wanted to part it like a different way, I would stick it on here, and since this one's already stretched out, I just kind of throw it on this one because I kind of already messed it up. But I have this mister bottle that I got off Amazon as well. So it's not like really, I mean, the water comes out like misted, so it's easy for me to wet like one particular area of the wig. And so I will usually just like wet it and then brush it out and part it the way that I want it to part, and then let it just air dry. Or sometimes I'll take the roller brush and like on low heat, I will kind of like part it the way that I want it to be parted. But with these wigs, you do kind of have to wet them in order to like create a new part. How are you doing mentally and emotionally? That's all. That is a really sweet question. Honestly, like I have been in this space like creating content for like almost 7 years. I'm not gonna say like it gets old talking about the same thing, because I talk about anything that's going on in life, and like, you know, I got married last year, planned a wedding, bought a house, so you know, there's a lot for me to talk about, but I don't know, I think I was just kind of ready for something new. And I feel like with this, at first, it was something I was like, I just want to get it off my chest. Like, I don't really want to be known as like the wig girl. Like, I think I still kind of felt like ashamed about just like the hair loss I had experienced. And since coming out with that video where I did talk about it, I just feel really encouraged by you guys. I just like want to be, like, I'm an achiever. Like, I want to be able to be the best version of myself for you guys. And I think it's really frustrating whenever I'm just like, I don't know. Like, you're like, what are the differences with alopecia? I'm like, I don't know. Like, what is this? What is that? I really don't know. And so I think I'm just trying to do like the best that I possibly can, but at least I feel like I have this like heart for it. And I think ultimately like my biggest, deepest message is like, I don't want these insecurities that we have, whether it's hair loss or you just don't even like your hair. Like, maybe it doesn't have to do with hair loss. It's whatever it is. Like, I don't want those to own you. And like, you know, I don't want you to say, oh, well, because I'm losing my hair, or I have thin hair, I hate my hair, I'm not going to go to the beach, or I'm not going to go skydiving, or I'm not going to do all these crazy things. Like, I don't want those things to hold you back. And so I want to be able to be a resource for you to be like, you know what, girl, if you want to go skydiving, here's a wig and a wig gripper that's going to help your wig stay on, and make sure you wear a headband and do the glue and all the things. Like, I want to be like that type of resource for you guys, so that you guys can be like the best versions of yourself too, which I know sounds really cheesy, but I'm telling you, it's like the only thing that keeps me going. What did the Hair Restoration Institute recommend that I do? So they recommended I do laser therapy, but the thing is, they wanted me to do it once a week, and they're 45 minutes away from where I live. And so I might look into alternative options. Maybe there's some clinics around here that I could go to. I honestly would love to try laser therapy. I've heard great things. I've heard great things about PRP. I've done PRP once or twice on my scalp when I first like really started to notice, like, y'all don't even know these things. The thing was, it was like, honestly, it's just a lot of maintenance. You just have to keep on doing it, and these treatments, and they take a long time. It didn't feel great because getting PRP on your scalp just doesn't feel great. It's like right next to the bone. But I mean, if I get really desperate, I think I would definitely try some of those things out. I think that I've seen like the at-home laser therapy like helmet things, and like I would love to be able to do it at home like once a week or something, but I'm not really sure. That is something that I'm still looking into. Oh, I did want to share with you guys, I got this new wig in from Wigs, and this one's like a little bit darker, but it is real hair. So I'm going to try it on camera for y'all. Just so y'all know though, I haven't styled it, so we'll see what it looks like, but it feels really good. So just keep in mind that she's not been styled, and like they look kind of different when they first come out of the box, but this does feel really good. But yeah, I had heard really good things on Instagram about Wigs, so I'm really happy that they sent this over. Anyway, I think that these are a lot of, I hope I answered a lot of the questions for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below, and I will try to get back to you. Thank you all so much for all of your support and just all of your sweet DMs. They really do mean a lot to me, because this is such a new space that I'm like, oh, who knows what I'm doing right or wrong? But so I just appreciate that y'all have been so supportive and kind, and so I love you guys, and I guess I'll talk to you later. Bye.